My name is Hortencia Pacheco Laguna, and I'm the first Hispanic bilingual nurse that Fort Worth ISD has. And I'm a graduate of TCU 1976. There were 11 in our family. There were 8 boys and 3 girls. I was working at Peter Smith. I had an associate degree. It's the only thing I had so far. But I passed my state test, so I was an RN. I volunteered to go with the medical team to Mexico to operate on cleft lips and cleft palates. While I was there was this guy that was acting up and saying, oh, once you get in TCU, you don't ever have to be looking for jobs. And I told him, won't you hush? You know, how many of us would want to go to TCU, but we can't afford it. You want to go to TCU? Well, sure, but I can't afford it. I've got 5 kids. And so he went up there and he elbowed some lady, and the lady elbowed her husband. And he came and he said, you want to go to TCU? You're going to TCU. And he said, I just want your name and address, telephone. Oh, give me all your information. So I gave it to him. And I went home and I thought, well, you know, when you're on trips, people say a lot of stuff and then they don't mean them. About 2 or 3 days later, I got a call from him, John Cox. He was on the board at TCU. And he said, well, Hortencia, I have an appointment for you with Dean Jarrett. She's the dean of the nursing school. And he gave me the appointment date. In 2 or 3 days, I was to go meet that lady. And I did, and I got hired. It was a scholarship. I think I only had to pay maybe like $700, but the rest was paid for. After I graduated from TCU, I felt unstoppable. I retired from Arlington Heights in 1998, but I didn't stay retired. I continued working some, and in fact, I worked until I was almost 80. Well, at first, you know, there were no other Hispanic nurses, and I felt sad for the children. They were not given the opportunity that other children were given. The nurses that I knew, I started calling them and telling them, come and apply. You're going to get a job because they're needing one right now, bilingual. And I'm hoping that several of my other great-grandchildren can go to TCU. We've seen that it's a good school, and of course I can say that I've had good experiences there.